So today I'm going to be comparing the video generation feature of Google Gemini's Veo 3 versus Higgsfield versus ChatGPT Sora. Now, without the use of any nerdy, sophisticated prompting, I'm going to be using the same simple prompt for each of the three, as well as the same image of my wife with our two dogs. Now, I'm doing this as basic as possible so that you know which one is best and can make your own determination based on what you're looking for. And I'm also keeping it simple so that you're not required to put any geeky type of prompting structures and formats. It's to get you creating a video as fast as possible and get you up and running so that you can put it into your next video. So as you can see here, this is the image that we're using. And then this is the simple basic prompt that I'm using. As the girl stands up, the dogs grow little red Superman capes and fly into the horizon. This is with Gemini Pro, which I think you can only access Veo 3 with Gemini Pro, which is the paid plan. So after a few minutes of thinking, it was about 1 or 2 minutes, this is what it came up with. So what I like here is the consistency that it had of how it was just a continuous, or there was continuity with the characters the whole way through, and it followed the instructions pretty accurately. I would say that similarities in faces were good enough in terms of maintaining the details of the faces of the dogs as well as the faces of my wife, but let's watch it again. Okay. And it did a good enough job of filling in the blanks of what she was wearing as well as what the dogs look from the backside. So I would say that this is decent. Now let's go to Higgsfield. For those of you who don't know, Higgsfield is known for a variety of different camera effects that you can add in, like bullet time and face punch. I think one of the most popular ones is dolly zoom in and bullet time. Yeah, this is the one that I've seen used most often. So going back to the create panel, I did the same thing with just the general effect added, because you're supposed to add an effect here, right? One of these. So I just used the simple, most basic. Using the same prompt right here, I had enhance off, because if you have enhance on, it just starts adding all this crazy weird stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at the final product. This didn't even follow the instructions whatsoever. There's no dog capes or Superman capes that grew. There's no flying off into the horizon that grew. It distorts her face. It distorts her teeth and her eyes. Okay, so next what we will look at is ChatGPT Sora. Same prompt, same image, and then this is what it came up with. There's no continuity in characters. Like here, they have what's supposed to be my wife, someone that's completely different. And then these dogs aren't flying off into the horizon. It seems to just circle around. It cuts through the pole. So I would say that ChatGPT Sora is very much lagging second place. So the way I would rate it first is Google Gemini's Veo 3 comes in first. Sora's comes in second, which I barely even call that a second place. And then third is Higgsfield. What I liked about Gemini is how it did a good job of following the instructions with just a basic prompt. So you can imagine how accurate and how creative you can get when you start putting in all these nerdy prompts that are like 5 paragraphs long. So I hope this helps. Again, this is just for the basics, and I will talk to you soon.